Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, a podcast for entrepreneurs, men and women, learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Now, here's your guest host, J.R. Hendrick. Good to see everybody here today. Glad to sit down and talk with you. Well, we're changing from a lot of this soft content stuff to sometimes maybe just a little bit more hard skilled. And that is social responsibility. You know, in public affairs, that's something they talk about quite a bit, as well as in business, because what you have is media relations, sprinkled with business and government expectations there too. The textbooks seem to have plenty of examples of corporate social responsibilities, even its own definition. And you might ask me, well, JR, how do you define corporate, and how do you define social responsibilities, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship? How do I define it? Social responsibility is when you do what's right for your fellow men, your community, and your wider sphere of influence. Let me tell you something. Because of socialist theories creeping its way into business school, they're trying to explain how to teach people how to be socially responsible. For an entrepreneur to be socially responsible, this is my definition. It's doing what's right. Doing what's right for your community. Doing what's right for your region, the nation. I ain't a fan of socialism, okay? I'll tell you straight up. No lies or anything about that. I must have said this at least a dozen times, is that you gotta do the right thing. Socialism, oh man. Socialism is raising people to be a bunch of sissies. Especially with this sensational, reactive culture. Let me tell you something. That's something that is corrupting what I believe is the true meaning of social responsibility. Social responsibility. You take some up-and-comer that's struggling. You mentor them, take them to lunch. Maybe give them money to grow. Compare notes. See, social responsibility is, in some ways, being charitable. But not necessarily donating to just any cause. All boils down to one thing. Now, you listen on JR, okay? I'm a capitalist. I'm a capitalist that adds value. Okay? I hope you can see that. And that means, as far as me, J.R. Hendricks is speaking, that means taking care of my friends. Alright? Whether or not you want to hear that. But let me tell you something. I may be rich in many ways. I may be rich on my Jimmy who's struggling. But let me tell you something. That doesn't give me or anybody else the right to just award it over to somebody. You being a friend, you be charitable. You help people see their God-given potential. Some people may have a problem with that. Quite frankly, I don't care. That's how I define social responsibility. And you take my brand of public affairs course. Yeah, early on, you're going to learn about social responsibility. But you can learn it in a way where, hey, is the person doing the right thing? Is it measurable, or is the quality of that person's actions proven that they're doing the right thing? I bet that's not taught in schools, except maybe some of the more religious schools. And let me tell you something: the JR universe is taught. Business social responsibility has been co-opted by progressives. But I'm not going to sit there and just let you believe whatever you want. I know deep down in my heart that social responsibility means that you take care of those around you in your wider sphere of influence. You're supposed to care. Doing the right thing no matter what. My granddad drilled into me of chastity before marriage. And I stick to it strongly. I'm not going to go through the details, but I just know that if I violate that in any way with a person, I feel this immense guilt. And that stain never goes away. Some people don't look at it that way. They don't. And that's the problem. But I am a Christian. I'm a socially responsible Christian. The prosperous help those who struggle. Help them tap into their God-given potential. Give them a lucky break where they can choose where they want their life to go. Alright? Now, JR ain't being sarcastic. I ain't being, someone's all flipping at this. This is the way I see it, and you do what I want, or I give it a boot. I'm first willing to see if a person, I can give them the benefit of the doubt, because I'm not a reactive person. Okay? And those that do that, in public or private, they make me sick. And reactive culture trying to co-opt the social responsibility, let me tell you something, that's a big problem right there. That's a big problem right there. You see, I believe in social responsibility for entrepreneurship, but I don't believe it's what the progressives or the reactives say it is. Social responsibility means you do the ethical thing. You do the right thing. I want to challenge you guys something. Summer's coming. I want you to look at the different ethical theories that we have before you. From Immanuel Kant to Plato to some of the best Christian ones. Some of the best business ethical theorists. And then I want you to find one, choose one which is right for you. Find the definition. Alright? Now that's something that we might be talking about from here on out. Entrepreneurship. That's my specialty. And I'll never give up on that. Alright? Sure, we all do dumb things. And companies do bad things. But that don't mean we just give up. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio family. Just J.R. Hendricks saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Go out there, build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others want. Do what others want so you can have what others can't. Like my daddy always says, think strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless you. Now you go out there and take care, okay? You hear? I think God care about y'all.